Hello everyone, this is Councilman David Bazzi and I'm here with Erica Light, the Assistant Director of the Recreation Department here at the City of Dearborn, and I want to let you know that we are in the natatorium, and I really like that word because it's a good
Sounds
word.
good.
Yeah, otherwise known as a pool. And so let's just talk a little bit about what we got going on and what we did here first of all.
Okay.
And why we did it.
Okay.
And then what it means to the center going forward. How's
Okay.
that?
All right, sounds good. So, as you know, we do an annual maintenance week every year right around Labor Day where we refab the entire building from painting, fixing tile, replenishing the water and so forth. But the biggest project that we have going on, we will be replacing all of the electrical system here in the natatorium. As you mentioned, you know, the chlorine that's in the atmosphere here has corroded most of our electrical system. Our HVAC unit needs to be replaced, so we will be replacing that as well. That project will begin next Friday. The pool will be closed down again, beginning October the 12th. Again. October 12th, but it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
So our electrical system will be replaced. The steel girders in the ceiling will also be cleaned up and repainted. Our sound baffles that are up in the ceiling will also be replaced. We will be replacing the lighting system with new efficient LED lights, and that will improve the overall atmosphere here in the pool area. The HVAC units that we have here, we currently have one on the rooftop. The lifespan is about 15 to 20 years, so it has reached its capacity.
Yes.
And so we're installing 2 new units on the rooftop. And by having 2 units, it will help because if one should happen to go down, we'll have another one that will kick right in. So as you mentioned earlier, sometimes you've come here into the pool area and the windows are fogged up, the chlorine is overpowering. So we're hoping with this new HVAC system and the dehumidifier will help keep the air quality nice and fresh here in the natatorium.
Yeah, what happens is that, you know, when you get a lot of people using the pool and chlorine levels have to be high because you have sanitary reasons for it to be that. In a closed environment, at times this pool was not conducive to a lot of air breathing.
Yes.
And we do a lot of activities in here besides the people that swim. Like I said, I know we do senior swim.
Yes.
And we have senior aerobics, and we have a lot of activities that
Yes.
go on in this pool. And I think we're actually trying to expand those as well.
We are. Our water aerobic program, especially our senior water aerobics, is one of our biggest programs here in the pool. Our seniors come Monday through Friday. They have 2 classes back to back on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 and 10. They also have classes on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yep.
We do some evening water aerobics as well for patrons at any age. But our water aerobic program is very popular. Of course, we do swim lessons for all ages. We have swim lessons during the day, private swim lessons, and group lessons in the evenings and weekends.
Yeah.
So our pool is pretty busy with different programs, and we would definitely love to expand upon that.
Since we're getting into the season where now it's moving indoor, and winter is upon us, and a lot of people in winter, they kind of just vegetate a little more than they should. This area in this Ford Performing Arts Center, and especially this pool area, is a great place for you to keep active. And when you have younger kids, it's also probably, in my opinion, some of the best early swimming lessons that go on in the community.
Absolutely.
So if someone wanted to do that, who would they contact? And what's the best way to find out how to get their children involved in early age swimming lessons?
Absolutely. So you could visit our website at dearbornfortcenter.com for information on our swim program, our lessons, as well as our aerobic program, or stop by the service desk and they will be able to give you pricing on private lessons as well as group lessons as well.
Yeah. And even though we're in the natatorium, I would be remiss not to talk about all the wonderful things that we're doing outside there. So we spent a significant amount of additional dollars on new equipment, and we spent some money, well-deserved money for the center. And we also spent some money upstairs working on the track and putting some bicycles upstairs, so you have an opportunity to bike upstairs, run upstairs, and do a little more activity up and around the track area.
Absolutely. We've tried to transform our fitness center a little bit. You know, because of space, we decided to move some of our equipment upstairs. We created what I like to call a little ab area, an ab circuit. 2 pieces of equipment that you can go upstairs and work strictly on your ab. The track area is also a great place for stretching, doing a little bit of yoga by yourself. But as you mentioned, we did move some of our spin bikes upstairs as well. So if someone wants to go up and just spin a little away from the busyness on the main floor, they can go upstairs and take advantage of those equipment as well.
Yeah, I think that's a positive. I know we talked a lot of times about putting a room up there, and
Yeah.
from an economic standpoint, is we're always budgetary and very fiscally responsible. It didn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
But we also have added more classes.
Yes.
I think we've got about 7 or 8 additional classes for people to look online. We're changing the structure of how we're going to be able to sign into classes,
Yes.
and we're going to a different web-based system,
Yes.
and an app-based system. So I think if you haven't been here, I always say come here.
Yes.
It's one of the jewels of the city, and we're going to continue to do, I think, what we're supposed to do, which is to make this a focal point for people to meet, and for exercise, and for activities around the community.
Absolutely. It is a great place for families. That's one of the things that we stress. We don't compete with some of the other facilities that are basically for individuals. This is a great place. The entire family can come, regardless of the age, from the small ones up to the elders. There's something for everyone.
Yeah, well, thanks, Erica.
Thank
As
you.
always, you're full of information.
Thank you.
You're always happy to be with. You have a smile on your face every time I see you, even when we're getting our you-know-what's kicked.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great to see you in boot camp the other day.
I had a great time. I'm still feeling it.
We're happy to have you out there. Keep coming.
I will.
And keep doing what you do for the city. And for those of you out there, come on in. This pool is a jewel. This facility is a jewel. Birthday parties, rock climbing, you name it, it's available here. The Hubbard Ballroom has been changed and expanded,
Yes.
open for weddings, open for all kind of activities, corporate activities. Utilize the stuff we have here, and it makes the city a better place, and it makes you happier for being here. And this is Councilman Bazzi, and we'll meet you again on the go-around.